The Truth About Christmas is an enjoyable film. This was released in 2018. It's directed by Jaime Eliezer, written by Kelly Bowe, and it stars Kelly Hawk as Jillian. And Jillian is going to spend the holidays with her boyfriend's family. This is her first time meeting them. And we learn very quickly that she doesn't have a problem with lying. And she tells a lie to a child in a store as she's trying to get the last toy for her boyfriend's family member, and the child had the toy first. So Jillian tells a pretty creative lie to get the last toy. And I'll talk more about the toy in a moment. Santa witnesses this and decides to put a spell or a curse on Jillian that means she can only tell the truth. Not only can she only tell the truth, but she will tell every truthful thought that she has, which gets her into a lot of difficult situations when she meets her partner's family, because immediately she just starts saying what she's thinking. And as I'm sure everybody will agree, there's a reason why most of us have a filter, because I'm sure most of us think things that we probably shouldn't say out loud. Sometimes a person can be too honest, and this is what we get with Jillian. I don't want to say too much more than that, but I will say I enjoyed the narrative. I liked the direction in which it went. I thought the pacing was really good. It was a little funny. It's not the funniest film, but it is fascinating. I do like films about characters who can't lie, because I think it gets them into some really interesting situations, and that definitely happens here. It also does show that occasionally telling the truth can be beneficial, because if you're not telling the truth all of the time, then people might not be on the same page about their relationships and things, and I think it does help to show that honesty can be really beneficial. But there's a time and a place, and there is absolutely such a thing as being too honest. And I think it did a good job with that. George, her partner, his family was really likeable. I really enjoyed those characters. We had a really nice festive atmosphere. So it ticks all of the right boxes. The only thing I didn't like, and not to the extent where it affected my overall enjoyment, but I didn't like the Poppy Dot. The Poppy Dot is the toy that Jillian got through lying at the beginning of the film, and it just felt a little cheap. It felt a little gimmicky. We didn't need that, because it's not the Poppy Dot that put the spell on her. It's because of her encounter with Santa. So I don't really think it was necessary, and it just felt a little too cheesy and a little too cheap. But again, as I said, it didn't affect my overall enjoyment. It just personally didn't work for me. But the rest of the film, brilliant, great narrative, solid performances, likeable characters. Even though Jillian obviously was not the nicest person to begin with, because she was lying about things that she really shouldn't have been lying about, I still liked her from the beginning. So, The Truth About Christmas is not a bad film. I rather enjoyed it, and if it sounds like it might appeal to you, then I'd say it's worth checking out.